Income Agency friends, come on in. We're going to talk all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions as we prepare to go live with ease and confidence. We are talking, excuse me, all things, excuse me, all things going live. Give me something to drink as I prepare for going live. Hopefully, you all are doing well. Um, I don't know what's happening with the analytics. I think my coins are collecting or deducting on TikTok, so we're still dealing with the glitchy stuff with TikTok. So definitely interesting time today. Today has been a learning lesson of just sticking with it because we don't know what is going on. But it's all good. All good. Um, as we prepare to go live. Thank you so much for being here. I'm starting my computer. Appreciate everyone joining. And we're going to get going. So, yes. Um, hey, how you doing? How are you doing, friend? Seriously, like, how are you doing? Let me know how you're doing. Um, things are still glitchy. I was just reading some messages from the listserv for agency folks, and everybody's still dealing with um, the the outage and how things are operating and stuff. Meh. Now I know what that means. Because of you, friend. It's like, meh. I didn't know that before you. I'll just be honest with you. You're the person that says that. You are my meh. Meh. Um, I canceled our Zoom meeting tonight because I was like, you know what? Because it is a meh that type day. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do Zoom. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want people. We cold. We tired. We frustrated. I was like, you know what? We ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do it. So I was like, you know what? It's better to let us regroup, figure things out. I have no true updates to provide. We will just sit there and commiserate together. And I was like, you know what? Thank you. I was like, we don't need to do that. We good. Y'all stay warm. We reduce frustration. We all see it for what it is. It ain't working right. So we know this. We got it. It is definitely a meh. Oh, appreciate you. Thank you for the love. How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for being here. Everybody coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Feel free to give a like to the live if you haven't done so. Hopefully you guys are staying warm if you're in the US. And then also click that subscriber button and the bell to go live for when I go live and when I post content. So feel free to join me as we go live. We're going to talk all things going live. We're going to go on these TikTok streets. I have not tried. I'm hopeful that it will work and that I have no issues with going live. It was not cooperating. Uh-oh. I don't think it's going to work. Don't look like it's going to work. Okay, wait a minute. Because I'm in here, my live goal is not showing up. I mean, my live goal is showing up, but my settings are not. Let me see if I come out of it. It doesn't want me to go live that way. Let's see if we can go live the other way. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe if you don't mind subscribing to that channel. Appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, my board, ear growth, we'll see. um, my board is not the board I want, so maybe I'll change it when I get inside TikTok. Maybe it'll work. My title isn't showing up. My picture isn't showing up. Let's see. Let's see if I can do stuff. My traditional message isn't showing up. It's not being nice, TikTok. So we already know it is not doing what it's supposed to do, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. My information isn't showing up. The Scale Live rewards. This is not right, y'all. It's not right. It's acting glitchy, but it's all good. He said, "Remember me, the food queen." I actually do remember you. Hello, friend. How are you? Hi, hi. Where are you from again? What state or country? Because you could be from another country. Just checking. But yeah. So we're gonna see how this goes, guys. This is gonna be an interesting live today because for the 10 o'clock, did you hear, were you in here, Idea Barista Pals? I had at one point 1,300 people in my room. uh, oh, I don't remember you then. No, I don't remember you. Do you remember? And so then I went live. It did three blasts of people in my room. So it was doing that, I think, because I was saying I was about to get off. So it was like, oh, no, you're not. We're going to do more. We're going to send more. We're going to send more. And so I've never, it kept sending people in my room. So we'll see. Hello. Yes, I remember you said that. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'm not saying that it's going to happen again, but, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Well, I was talking about TikTok, my friends. You know, you guys know I go live on TikTok, so I go live over there. So I'm about to click the button. This becomes a playlist, so make sure you give me a thumbs up for my live. TikTok has been glitching all day, so everybody is experiencing this. And at the end of the day, I don't want you guys to I mean, it's frustrating, but you know, there's moments when things are frustrating and you have to get through the change, and we're in a transition period. So we are doing what we can to kind of stay optimistic and focused on our goals. We're trying to grow. The YT for me is part of my growth strategy, so that's why I'm here. There are other platforms out there, but at the end of the day, the YT is why I'm here. So, and so I want to make sure that I'm having this as a growth strategy as well as my TikTok. So we are talking all things going live, okay? So make sure you like the live, comment if you're new, if you're here. Thank you so much. Yes, we did. You're so sweet. Why should I say your name? Appreciate you, friend. But look here. I want you guys to stay optimistic. I don't want you guys to be discouraged. Now, my YT people, I'm probably talking to people who are like, you know what? I don't know what you're talking about. But keep this in perspective because it will happen in different platforms. There will be moments when you are frustrated. So we're going to stay focused, okay? So I'm going to go live on TikTok. TikTok, welcome. Come on in, friends. We are talking all things going live. Come in. Let me know where you're from. We're going to get started in just a moment. I have my board up. Let's see. And thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have questions as we get ready to go live. Come in. We're going to talk about live streaming tips. So come in if you have questions about how to go live, what to do, how to stay encouraged. We're going to talk all things going live. So come in and let me know if you have any questions, friends. We're going to get going now. I'm going to share out my live as well. The live screen setup was not, it had no settings. I could not go to any of my settings. So already I'm still experiencing glitching. I don't see my fan club. My fan club is not there. So already it is still glitchy, friends. Teresa, Miss Darlene, how are you, friends, coming in? I appreciate you all coming in to join me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for that daily heart me. My other screen pop talking. Thank you for that daily heart me, Miss Darlene. It showed up on my screen, but it did not show up on my numbers. It is what it is, y'all. You said it just let me in. Oh, really? You didn't have to do anything. You were, I mean, yeah, you were here as soon as I came on. You were like, hey. Where were you at before this? Where were you at? You said it just let me in, huh? um, yeah, so my stuff is still no data. Now, granted, I've only been live for a minute, but there's no new data. My ranking information is not showing up for me. Do me a favor, Miss Darlene, check and see if you see information. If you click any of those screens, the populars, the live, the daily ranking, the league. When I was in Trisha T's room, hers did show up for a viewer. I could see it. I don't know if mine is showing up. It's blank. It's a blank screen. It's completely white. So that's a little frustrating. Let me see on my backup page. Do I see it? Yeah, it's there. It's clearly there on my backup page. Oh, well. Hey, friends, how you doing? Hey, Leanne, how you doing, Urban? I think I saw Urban Eye Candy as well. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Yeah, my stuff is still not showing up. Corinne, how are you? How are you, friend? Thank you for joining. Others coming in the room, Miss K Latte. How is everybody doing? So that you guys know, I did cancel our agency meeting today. You know, at the end of the day, how you doing, Trillionaire? Trillionaire. How you doing, friend? Thank you for joining. Others coming in the room. Mr. Coach Jesse, how you doing? Come on in, friend. So yeah, I canceled the Zoom tonight, really because of, I don't want us to continue to be frustrated. I figure if we came together, we are all commiserate about TikTok and how it's operating today, and that's not going to do any good for us staying warm and staying at peace. So I was like, we'll regroup next week. Thank you so much for the populars. We'll figure it out next week. We'll see what happens throughout this week as this transition is happening. And, you know, just rest assured, I mean, change is inevitable. Change will happen. Change is uncomfortable. And this is the time that they would pick, ideally, to do this. Desi, how you doing, friend? Hello. How's everything going, friend? Thank you for being here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining, friend. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate the support. So change is inevitable. And so as we have to navigate this change, here we are. Okay, here we are today having to do it. So don't be too discouraged about it. That's a good idea because we would just be doing that. It seems that everyone's back to normal. It seems that everyone's back to normal. I'm not back to normal. My life isn't normal. What you mean? You meant that it seems not that we're not back to normal. You said 1.2 diamonds needed to 20% and not a fragment and get a fragment. Oh, yeah. I think I'm at 70% right now. There's a glitch. Yeah, it's still glitching on my end. My when I went to go live, you know how you have the settings screen and all the information? Nothing there. I actually had to put the name of my title, the title of my live in. I actually had to put in, you said major glitch, yeah. I actually had to, fortunately, my board message popped up because it was doing the dual camera thing, where it was showing the dual camera. So that, fortunately, it did allow my board to pop up as a message to add it. And I was able to change it once I got into the live. But it's still very much glitching. I can't see my league, so I don't see any of that data. How you doing, Chubby B? So yeah, it's still glitching. My analytics is not showing up. You said I had to break up the message. Okay. Everyone's back to normal. It's happening at a different pace. Yes. Okay. Hey there, did you see my message on Insta? I haven't. I haven't been on Insta today. I've been, well, actually, TikTok took up my morning, and then went to my son's game, and then, yeah, I didn't get a chance to get over Insta. But what is your message? Actually, I can pull people up if you want to talk about stuff. I went live, got gifts, but didn't register. That's happening too. So it's interesting. I was in Trisha T's live before this. I sent her a couple gifts. My number is still the same, as if I sent no gifts. So I don't know what that means. But my coins did not change. So people's profiles are not showing. People's profiles are not showing either. Yeah, I did an analysis on the new terms of agreement through ChatGPT. Yeah, a lot of people are posting about that. There's a lot of posts that are out there about the terms and what does it mean for your likeness, what does it mean for AI usage. Yeah, there's a lot to reconcile with how TikTok will be moving. I think honestly, it's the transparency of this app, transparency of US and the FCC, and how we operate. Whereas we probably were experiencing these things, but it wasn't transparent. You know, US government, basically, our policies say that people, you need to disclose. So people have a right to know, as well as opt in and out terms. You said in terms of how it impacts creators. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sure the terms are um, interesting in terms of how you want to navigate and be on this app. And it's probably I will say this, it's probably across the board for all these platforms. However, because of TikTok being in such scrutiny with the U.S. government, it's coming to light probably a little bit more apparent than some of the others. None of my analytics for live are showing up, and as of the fan club, it says I have zero fans. Me too, zero fans. None of my analytics are showing. Let me swipe again. Let me see. I've been on 7 minutes and it still has all zeros. All zeros. Thank you, Miss Kayla, for the roses, 5 roses. So you would think I would have some data there, some diamonds, some data. No, nothing showing up. So it's still zero. Yeah, and so it'll be interesting. I'm gonna listen to your message Vibe Wellness, but yeah, that I mean, we talked about it quite a bit in my live yesterday. Just people sharing some thoughts and stuff about it. It'll be interesting. Everything is off. Coach Jesse, everything's off for you. We just need to hang in there, and we can learn together. Yes. Yep. That's it. Hey, Nika Grace, I saw you. Let me turn on. If you guys want to come up and chat, I'm happy to turn on the guest panels. And then let me see, do I have an invite? I think I have an invite on. So, so that way we can connect. We'll see. Same here. Nothing shows up for me. Only when live for an hour. Okay. Hello, Leanne. How you doing? Hello. Anybody else? You guys are welcome to show up if you come up if you want. Coach Jesse. Hello, everybody. I went live for 2. You went live for 2 hours, Nika? Oh, nice. You want to come up too? Let us know. Let me know, friend. Hey, Leanne, Jesse. Hello.
As I've been going into like different rooms, it seems to me that everyone's progress along the line of, how we were going through all that stuff this morning and slowly people were getting back certain things.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that it is based on when you go in, like first go into the app for the day. So like Glow came into the app for the day far later than we did, and she was in the place that we were in earlier this morning in the afternoon, but I was much further along in my getting back everything at that point.
That worked. It did work. So what you mean by getting back everything? You don't have your analytics though. You still don't have data.
No, I don't have my analytics, but if you remember, like, so now my coins are showing accurately. Now when I go in, I can give my heart me from the heart. But when I went into Glow's live earlier, I was able to give my heart me from the heart and all that stuff. But they weren't. Glow and a couple people that had just come onto the app for that at that point hadn't weren't able to do any of that stuff. And I think it feels like whenever you log in, which is why Nika Grace had been on the app even earlier, I think, and had a couple more things earlier than we did when we were in your live this morning. I think it's almost like it has to do with when you first log into the app for the day, or you first go into the app for the day. That's when you start having the same issues, and it just takes you longer to get where we are because we've been on the app longer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, TikTok gave me the flash go. You know,
That
earlier I
means I'm
had,
at
I love you so much as the flash go. Remember I did this earlier and TikTok was like, it was only three. I think I only had to get three and I couldn't get them because nobody can gift.
Oh,
um,
Jesse, when was the first time you came into the app today?
Well, I'm normally not on, so
Right.
I was like, "Ooh, I'm on. Let me go and see what they're doing." And I was like, "Well, I can't see anything." It was like maybe 9 o'clock.
mm,
Oh, that's still early though.
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, what? My stuff, like the videos on the, I guess people liking the post. All I saw was the hearts, but I didn't see the videos. I'm like, well, where's the videos? Then I open it, it's like no videos are there. But I'm like, well, I got all these likes, and I normally respond back to the likes, but the likes were there, but no videos.
What you mean for
So I was
content?
like,
The content side was acting up for you too?
yeah, because I couldn't. I was That's where I went first because I usually go see what to respond to people or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I went there, I saw the like messages with the hearts
Mm-hmm.
and the comments. But when I hit my video, there's no video. It's just no, like it's literally the person's profile, the red heart, but empty. The box, the area where my video should be on the right side,
Mm-hmm.
it's not there. So I hit it
Interesting.
anyway, and then when I hit it, nothing. I'm like, well, where did my video go?
Hmm.
I was like, but I didn't understand. I was like, what? What? I said, I must need to restart again. So I'm like, oh, there's got to be like, something in that nature, but nothing worked. And so then I went to my profile, and I didn't have any profile, and you made these messages. I was like, what? I said, well, is something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Nothing was opening, so I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, you know what? I'll try back later. And so I was like, wait, I was waiting for you to come live, but then I ended up going to church because we had
Okay.
church online. So when that was done, I was like, well, let me check again. And it didn't get any better. And then you weren't there. I said, well, what happened to Doc? Where did he go?
I was live
And she
for
was,
90 minutes.
well,
Almost 2 hours.
can't
Matter of fact, it was like 90. Well, I'm not 90. It was like right like 10 minutes under
Well,
two
when I
hours.
came home, you weren't there. You
Wow.
were not there. I couldn't find
Somebody
my
was saying
phone.
earlier they couldn't see. Nika, I think that was you. She mentioned that she couldn't see people who were live.
I said, well, what? I said, well, maybe she had to go. I said, the one Sunday I
What
am
time was
home.
this? Was because I left from my son's game at 12. I went straight to the car, so it was like 12:10
Well, that could have been like right before that time because
Eastern. So it would have been
I
11:10 your time.
I started my time because the service started at about 9, so it was on for not that long. So it had to have been 11 my time.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, maybe we
Yeah.
just missed each other. I might have just ended the live. It was like 10 after 12 for my time. So yeah, you said she was definitely live. We were all walking through. Yeah, I had. So we'll see. What happened. I mean, it was definitely it's still glitching. People couldn't give in the beginning. My When I was in Trisha T's room, I tried to give. I tried to give Miss Darlene when I was in her room earlier. It wasn't working. It did work in Trisha T's room, but when I came off, it didn't deduct any of my coins. So I thought that was interesting. I was like, well, how did I gift her a couple times, but again, my coins weren't deducted. So I'm not sure what was going on there.
Well, I didn't see anyone live that I was gonna go in, so I didn't try any lives. I was looking for your live, so
Okay.
I was like, well, she must have had to leave early, so I didn't even bother trying to go into anybody else's live because I didn't see anyone. But
I wonder
I
if that
still
was
went
part of the
back to
glitch,
my
though.
content. Hmm?
I wonder if that was part of the glitch. You didn't see anyone? There was a few
No, I
people.
didn't see anyone I knew. I was just
Okay.
was like, so I kept wondering, like, said, "Hey,
Oh, thank you.
because
Appreciate it.
one of our pipes must be frozen here because and my water's not working
Oh,
in
wow.
all the rooms. So everything, the door's frozen. So it's been like so much. I'm like, today's just off a day, so we
Yeah.
have nothing but sleek, straight ice. The dogs are wowing in it, but they're like, "What is this?"
Oh, thank you,
There's
everybody.
been so much moving parts. So I was just like, "Dad, the one Sunday I'm home, I thought I was gonna have like a little chill bag and be like, hey guys, look at me, I'm here on a Sunday." But it ended up being more frustrated than it was anything. I said, "What?" So after I couldn't find you, after I couldn't realize what was going on with my content, where my videos went, why I couldn't do anything, I just got off. I said, you know what, maybe TikTok just needed a break, and I didn't go back on.
That was
I said,
so. So I'm on the list serve with the other agencies. They was like, "Hey, we ain't had a Sunday off in a while. This might be our way to say God's way of telling us we need a break." so,
the
because our
one
systems
Sunday
are
I'm
down too.
home. The one Sunday I am available to come and chill and be like, hey guys, look, hey, what y'all doing? It's the one Sunday I couldn't even get on nothing. I said, really?
Yeah.
Like, so I just got off. I just got off of it. I was like, well, I'll try to go for my live because I was going to do a service, what you call it, a live event for my pop up. And I was like, what? Why can't I get in that screen? I said, because I was like, because I told 99, I said, yeah, I'm gonna do a live, surprise. And I told her, I went back in there and I couldn't do that, and I just got back off again. I said, you know what, forget it. It's not meant for me today. Forget it.
Yeah. Well,
But I didn't even know what was going on until I saw your message. I was like, oh, it's not me. It's TikTok overall.
oh, you saying the
So
email to cancel the meeting tonight?
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing was going on until I saw it because I just got off because I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm off. And then I saw your message. I said, oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. So really quickly, those in the agency, I did send an email saying I'm gonna cancel our Zoom. Just, obviously, we can meet here and we can talk. Anybody who wants to come up and talk about what's going on, happy to do that with you. But really, it's no data, it's no information available right now. We can't look at our analytics. The backstage system for agencies is down. So I mean, we would just come together and commiserate over Zoom today. So I don't want to have us, waste time, energy, and frustration in that way. So I said let's cancel. We'll regroup next week, and we can see what's happening throughout the week with this transition phase. It is just know that it is the system, and so it is essentially the U.S. transition process that's happening. And so TikTok is taking care of that. That's what we keep hearing in these listservs. So assume that that's what's going on. Thank you on your backstage. Yeah, it's down. It's been down since 4 a.m. This really started. Thank you guys for helping with that flash goal. I appreciate you all.
You can't go
Yeah, it's down.
You can't go in your like I said, I didn't go into any lives, so I didn't see anything in lives.
Yeah.
I'm only looking from my page and my content. So even when I'm hitting the other things, I hit my profile picture, nothing was there. The videos were missing, and then the ones that were there was error messages on them, and you couldn't do nothing with the TikTok stuff. Like on your profile. So it was just like almost like I didn't exist really on TikTok. Like I didn't exist.
Wow.
That's what it felt like to me because I couldn't find enough. I saw some stuff, but I couldn't see a lot of stuff, especially my content. I could see if you liked it, I can see you, but I saw your heart, but I didn't see my content.
So Glow, you're saying I can check my stats or access Live Center. You can. See, when I go to Live Center, I can access it, but it has no stats in there for my live today. It's showing zeros, and so there's no information. Filtering also weird for lives. Did you mean you can't? Maybe you meant the word can't instead of can. Jeez, it was so hard to get back in here. Nika Grace, what you mean by that? What does that mean? Like I got a bodyguard at the door? What happened? You're like, I can't get back in. What happened? I didn't have any issues with my content. Oh, you didn't have any issues with your content. Oops, I can't. Okay, you meant you can't. Gotcha. Um, content issues for me as well. Yes. Okay, you said can't. Gotcha. Thank you so much for the daily heart me's coming in. I appreciate you, Nika. What happened? Are you sorry? My live ended showed the numbers, but it's not showing in exchange or data now. Yes. So neither did mine from earlier. No data. No heart me. No heart me. I had one heart me when I ended earlier today, and it actually sent me a system notification, as if that was my very first fan club member. It's like, hey, someone's joined your team. I was like, oh. First
Let
time
me
I've seen
see if
that
I can.
message.
Let me see.
When your
Can I do
puzzle
a
come
hot
back.
meal?
You said then that's when your puzzle went black. Yesterday, that's when TikTok went black. Oh, you think so?
Do you see the
Interesting.
hot meal?
Black Lotus, what does that mean? Black Lotus, that sounded deep.
Who said the hot? Do you see it, Dot?
Yeah, I see the heartbeats coming, but they're not registering in my fan club. It's zero. It says zero heartbeats and zero fans
Oh,
and zero populars. And people just send populars.
yeah, you know, whatchamacallit?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, your super fans.
You said it wouldn't take me to my profile. It wouldn't take you to my profile, Nika. Wow, that's interesting. And you
You
had to
have zero
search.
super fans.
Yeah, I have zero super fans too. Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, a bunch of
It
issues for me
says
today.
you.
You said, oh, you attended Mickey Tippins, and she at 5 a.m. Yeah, this started at 4, and she had zero followers and wow. You said would not let you recharge. Yeah, my balance was zero, and my balance was zero, and my coins was zero. Starting the day off, I was like, well, wait a minute, and so it's back. And when I gifted Trisha T, my numbers never changed, my coins never changed, so they didn't deduct. Nika Grace, you said they did deduct for you this morning. We received several heart me's this morning. Yeah, I did, and none of them are in there. You said,
Oh,
Leanne
wow.
said, it sent me a system notification about my fan club, like I went live for the first time. Yes, that's what I got. I got the same thing. It was like one person joined your fan club. And it actually said team. It didn't say fan club, it was the old language. It wasn't fan club, it was team. I finally got my gifts back at least. Did you? Coins are deducted on mine. They are short stuff? Okay. So you're seeing the deduction. It said it doesn't show me my scale line rewards for the week. No, mine either. Susan, short
Wow.
stuff. Do you guys both want to come up? Let me know. Susan, I see you. Short stuff said bring her up, so I'm bringing short stuff up. Susan, let me know if you want to come up too. Sometimes people click in, and I don't want to assume that you're ready to come up. So let me know if you want to come up, friends. I
Good
gotta go.
afternoon, friends.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, how you
Okay.
doing? You said I have
How are
tea.
you?
Okay, what's the
I do.
tea? It's hot tea.
So the content side is also glitching
Huh.
big time. I uploaded, and this was ever since yesterday. No, ever since Friday, it's been glitching. So I uploaded a video that basically showed 0 views for 10 hours. On the 11th hour, I finally started getting views and it started getting pushed out. That video is still at, I mean, it's not like, it's at like my normal view range for those kind of videos. But then I posted a video about the fact that my video sat for 10 hours without being shared out, and that video at nearly 5,000 views because everybody is having problems. So I have a ton of comments on there about how people are struggling. Some people, I got a text message today from somebody that they couldn't even get onto the app. They posted 3 shoppable videos. Theirs stayed at 0 for hours. I got people that kept on deleting their videos because they noticed they weren't moving, and they're still not moving. So I created a reply video to tell people not to delete the videos, and that video
last I checked, was still sitting at 0. And so there is, yeah, some people can't post. Yep. There's a lot happening on TT today, and it's not good. So my video was funny because I was like, new management broke the app.
It's missing, and I did post it. I don't know where it went. It's not there. And I posted that one last night. That was my countdown. I don't see it.
I don't post. I didn't post today either. Huh.
I posted today, and it's still sitting. Matter of fact, let me try to go check now on my other.
Here it go. I don't know. Like,
What
I
got
don't,
going on with
like, I
TikTok?
don't.
Boss lady Susie. She said, "What's going
entire
on?"
videos though, because it starts glitching mid video. Like whenever I see people that I know videos, I mean, I stay on every video, but specifically for people that I'm like, oh, this is somebody in the agency or this is a friend. I watch the whole video obviously to help them out, and I do all of the things. I was in the middle of one of Ashley Middleton's videos, and it never finished loading. So I never could do any of the things. Like it just stopped.
Wow.
So you weren't able to get to the end of the video to even heart it or anything?
No, now I just reloaded the page and it came back to the video. So of course I'm gonna wait to do all of those things now before I check my own video. But once you leave the video, once you're watching somebody else's video, you don't come back to it normally. So I always like to wait so that I can do the supportive thing and then I go on.
Okay.
So yeah, just putting that out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hadn't posted today, so the content side, I had seen people's content in my feed when you come on, and I remember looking at some content too. I didn't have the glitching. People's content was playing for me. Because I looked at Luna's video. Her video came in my feed. It was a 7-second video, so it wasn't super long, but it didn't glitch. It replayed a couple times. So I didn't see that from a glitching perspective of watching content, but I didn't produce my own content. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, the challenge for me is that the people who saw it did like it. It's me that can't see it anymore. Like I can't hit it and look at it. Like it's just gone. Like it's gone. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah. TikTok Shop, I think Boss Lady Susie, she's asking a question.
Yes.
TikTok Shop is,
too.
you can't get to it, can you?
Yes, I just got a call about that. TikTok Shop, people can't get there. Somebody posted 3 TikTok Shop videos. They haven't moved. It's craziness.
He said should be fixed tonight. Yeah, here's the thing I will say. From what they're telling us from a agency perspective, they're working on it as part of the U.S. Integration, that migration that's happening with the data and stuff. People have been asking about taxes and tax returns. That seems to be at play too when it comes to making sure as U.S. citizens we are complying with the U.S. IRS and all those things to get our tax information from any payouts from TikTok. So all that's at play. And then obviously just recognizing that, there's policies and procedures that are also impacted based on the way this app was set up. And so not all that migration is happening. That's what we're hearing.
Well, the W-2s and stuff probably haven't yet been generated. W-2s, W-4, whatever it is that you're going to get.
1099s.
1099s, whatever. I don't think they've been generated yet.
Right. Well, and obviously they're going to shift it over to the U.S. side.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that whole rollout happens because taxes are due in April.
Right. So all that's playing out. People are asking those questions. Susan, Susan, I'm going to accept you. Let me know if you wanted to come up. I'm not sure if you did, friend. But yeah, so it's pretty interesting. So all that's happening, they're saying on the agency side, obviously we're in the dark too because we don't have access to our system. And they're just saying, stay the course.
You guys don't have that?
Backstage? Mm-mm. We don't see it. Ironically, there's a meeting tomorrow. There's a meeting tomorrow. So I think people are going to be like, oh, what's all this about? But no, we don't see it. No. So yeah. Hey, Susan, did you have a question too, friend?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for asking me up.
No problem.
Yeah, I was listening to you guys. I was on earlier, and a lot of confusion, a lot of people up in arms. I'm not that invested as you ladies are, so it, I lost some stuff as well, or I don't know. I don't know how to retrieve it. But if anything, I made a video last night, and I got at this point it's saying 2,000 some odd views.
Oh wow.
I never, and I put some stuff out there that I thought was better. But what I did actually, because I'm just stumbling along, as I hate to say it, but I had to delete some people I was following,
Okay.
So that took me out of the shadow or whatever, however they say it. But I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And I don't know what's going on, but that might be a fluke. I may look on there tomorrow, there'll only be 2 or 3 views. So, I don't know, but I will tell you, because I go into different rooms, I just, be traveling around the TikTok streets.
Yeah.
And, people, it was like, wow, there was some people were so upset and like it was done to them personally.
Yeah.
And page, after page, I can't get with that. I don't like that. Well, it really doesn't matter about me, but just I was just rereading or thinking about a book that I had for a children's university. And it's the 4 agreements. One of them is take nothing personal.
Exactly.
Not take nothing, and it goes on to explain because people do what they want, it comes from wherever. I forget, it's like 90% of what we do, say, and how we behave is subconsciously anyway. So people were just hurt, mad, and upset, and depressed. Yeah, they were talking about the being. I was like, ooh, this too shall pass. You feel me?
It will.
I'm like, you know what? I don't know, and I don't want to seem insensitive, but it just, is it that important?
Yeah, well, no. In the scheme of things, it's not that important. I think people are definitely invested in this app, the community, the monetization, all the things that come with it. And so, to a certain extent, when you see this level of change, and you know, I teased in the chat just now because Disaster Drama Queen, she was sharing how the storm is impacting folks, and I said I think TikTok is impacting folks more than the storm did, and so just recognizing that, people do take this personal, and they're seeing how their livelihood and overall connection to other folks is intertwined here.
They were upset.
Yeah, some people's whole income. That's true.
Different theories. We go through stuff with the government. We go through stuff with, whether it be city government, federal government, employment. We go through stuff. That's called life.
Yeah.
And I
You said this is my
realize.
full-time job. It is,
Yeah,
but
it is.
yeah.
But if you do you know, me anyway, if I allow my emotions to get into it
Yeah.
and ruminate on it and, you know, talk of, I just try to rise above it
Yeah.
because, you know, it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna miss a meal.
Yeah. That is true. And to your point, I do see this as part of the transition. And I think we're just kind of seeing what this is going to look like. And I know when the app went dark this time of year. I mean, you probably saw a glimpse of it today. I don't know if you saw to the extent that it happened last year, because last year there was literally all you saw was crying videos and content, and people like, yeah, it was devastating. And
Yes. How long did that last?
it went dark. Like, this is glitching. This ain't dark. This is different. So dark means that you could not get onto the platform. Like, there was no platform. And so that happened. It wasn't quite 24 hours. I think it was under 24 hours. It was a good like 12, 13 hours. It was
Yeah.
the unknown, the scariness in terms of how this impact. Um, you said like it's doomsday. I know it. But to a certain extent, people are like, hey, the way you integrate your life or center your life surrounding this app, people have really done that. And like you said, livelihoods and incomes and all that stuff is intertwined with it as well. And so, I see where people would be frustrated. Like, if you look to come on and you're like, you had your sales quota based on showing up, being here for so many hours on TikTok Shop or selling your own product, and then all of a sudden you got no sales. You can't do anything, and everything was intertwined in that. So it just depends on how you're utilizing this. You figure this is the peak season for people who are in like to fitness and mindset work and motivation work, because the new year goals, people are buying equipment, people are doing all these things. So sales are tied to that. Um, so it's a multifaceted app, and so I don't diminish people's concerns, but I guess at the same time, I do see this as this too shall pass. This is just part of the process, and I don't think it is something where we want to kind of get too um, uneasy about what's happening now, because ideally this is part of the transformation. So we'll be fine. We'll come out on the other end of this, and next week this is gonna be a distant memory. You said what now?
I said it may happen again. You know, technology.
Good.
You know, I'm thinking of the what else? Things up there in the sky that do all this, plus the towers and but they fly around here up in the sky and get signals.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's what it's about. It's a sky. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But signals or whatever, and
Yeah.
like you said, it was a glitch.
Yeah.
But I
Satellites. Yeah.
I feel for people. I really, I do, because especially your content. If you lost your content, it's different. I was a little taken aback, and I already knew it, but I wasn't feeling. I write, and I had written something. One of my little writings, because that's what I call them. And I looked at it and it said TikTok. They had TikTok out there. I was like, oh, I gotta be careful. I can't put my good stuff out there because they claim it. I couldn't say it. But yeah, I was like a little bit perturbed. I was like, oh, okay, so this is, I can't even, take credit for this. I mean, I can't. I mean, I may be able to, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
If I that specific writing, if I was to want to publish it or something.
Right.
So I'm thinking down the road. But I've seen people's content. You put your effort, all into it. So I see. I mean, the money is a factor too, I'm sure, of course. But this is coming from regular people, legitimate people who, are putting stuff out there to help themselves and others.
Yeah. Okay. No, I hear you, friend. Yeah. Just to recap, guys, Kim asked, what were we talking about? Kim, so we're talking about, in a nutshell, the glitch that's been happening today. So, Kim, are you just getting on this app for the first time today? She's like, I just got here. So, yeah, the glitch that's happening today and just how it's impacting folks and, some of the things we're noting. Short Stuff came up and talked about the content side. You said yes, literally. You just get on that. She's like, oh, it looks fine. Everything looks good. um, he's like, oh. So, King Gemini, you too? You're like, oh, everything's fine. No, it is glitching. You'll see it in different facets. If you go live, like my fan club, there's zero data. My analytics, there's no data there. When I started the live, there's no setting screen, none of that stuff. Any of the features that you might do to set up your live stream, it's not there. So a lot of things that normally you're used to, you don't see. I have no idea what's going on. And so
Y'all definitely need that.
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah,
It's
I have to refresh
stored
this
somewhere so you could retrieve it.
Exactly. Monetization is off. So some people are not seeing monetization. Like if you had a balance or if you had coins, some people weren't seeing that this morning. Mine is back, but it wasn't deducting when I was in someone's live and I gifted, so I didn't see a deduction. So there's a lot of things that's going on. It's some total glitching that's happening. And then TikTok Shop wasn't working. You couldn't get to the screen. You can't get to certain screens at all. So a lot of stuff is happening today. Oh, look at there. That's cute. We went back to the 90s. I love that. 80s probably. Appreciate you, Fred. Thank you. But videos are still not loading yet. Videos are not loading. That's what Short Stuff said. Like she had a video that had no views. And then Susan said she had a video that had a lot of views. And then Short Stuff said she had a video that that talked about the glitching and stuff, and that video got a lot of views. So yeah, there's some stuff going on. So just be prepared for all of this.
Mine's are just missing.
What'd you say, Coach Jesse?
I said mine's are just missing.
What you mean? No data?
No, the video. That's
Oh,
what
you
I'm
have no
saying.
videos.
The video is gone. That's what I said. I said I could on the light screen. I can see the people hearted the video, but I cannot see the video.
Oh, I didn't realize you were saying that.
Well,
Okay.
they actually saw it, but you don't have.
Somebody they saw it because I saw their light. I saw the, but I remember I told you how I respond to all the hearts and everything when people like for when you see the people who see your profile, all those things. So I normally just go there to just respond to people. So I saw the stuff, but my video itself on the right side is not there.
Oh wow.
There's nothing there. All I see is if you like it, I see you, I see the heart, and then with a video on the right, there's nothing there. It's just gone. When I hit it, it has a message that comes up.
Oh wow.
So what does the message say?
I don't remember because I was so agitated. I didn't know it was a problem because I thought maybe it was my video. Because I'm not normally on in the morning at this time anyway, because I'm usually at church. But because of the storm, I'm home, and I was like, oh, maybe it's because, who knows, maybe this happened every Sunday morning. I don't know. 'Cause I don't know.
No, it's not.
I
know, this is a Sunday.
This time is going to when I would be like popping on a Sunday. But because I was home, I was like, oh. So I was like, so I just got off. I just got off of it. And then I'll try it again. And I went to my profile. My picture is missing. I couldn't do no live event. I was like, it just looked like I'm not on TikTok. So I was just like, you know what, let me just leave this alone because I got enough because we're already dealing with the snow, ice, and frozen doors, frozen pipes. I said, maybe I'm not supposed to be on this TikTok today. But I didn't know there was other issues. I didn't know it was like, it was across the board.
Yeah, it's across the board. I'm looking. I just googled, and there's all types of articles and stuff that's going on where, people are saying, just days after the U.S. takes over, major issues with TikTok is happening. So, which is true. So yeah, so it's definitely a thing that most people are experiencing right now, and I attribute it to the transition that's happening just with bringing over.
Doc, are you able to go on my page?
Yeah. Am I able to go on your page right now?
Yeah. On your show and tell.
Let me see. Let's see. I can't think there would be a real transition right now. You said you didn't think there would be a real transition right now. Why not? Why didn't you think that sort of stuff? What do you mean?
I thought things were happening in March. I feel like there's something else that's going to happen in March. I don't know if it's like the data part of it. Because I thought like the contract was going into effect, but I didn't think there would actually be like servers moving and stuff like that. That's what this seems like. This might be creating some of this friction.
Yeah, your page it's loading. It's showing.
I don't.
Yeah, it shows your page. You think
It's
you
the
think
last video I did. See, the very last one last night.
that's this one?
When I, yeah. See, the likes that's on there, I see them, but I can't even go back to the video.
That's funny. I did not click any of my videos today. I went to my page. My videos were there, but I didn't click anything. Yeah, see all her
profile
content
is missing. My picture and stuff is missing.
right here. We see it.
Yeah, I don't see any of that. It's not my view. I
Okay.
don't have that same view.
Yeah, it's there. I don't, short stuff. I don't know.
Thank God y'all see me at least. That's good.
And that video I was talking about nearly being 5,000, now it's almost at 6,000.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. That was smart, friend. That was smart to jump on.
Everybody gonna do content.
That was
Well,
smart.
everybody's doing content, it just won't upload. I started experiencing issues since Friday. So this is the Friday post that's finally getting circulated. But what people are saying is they're only seeing the same 5 videos right now. And so mine must be on constant replay because I got into the algorithm before true glitches started happening.
So wait a minute. Let's start over your story. You said you had a video. It didn't get much traction. You did a rebuttal video.
Mm-hmm.
All that happened like Friday, like Thursday, Friday.
Yes, Friday.
And this is the video but you predicted that there was glitching happening. What was the
I
video
was
about?
experiencing the glitching. So I'll play the video for you. One of my videos had 0 views for like 9 hours, and I'm looking around like, new management, did you break the app? Like, what is this even? Like, here's the proof. What in the world? Wild. Like, how could that even be? Did anybody else experience something crazy like this? One of my videos had 0 views that's for like. Video.
Oh, and everybody's responding to that. Like, yes, I experienced.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. That's smart.
34 shares, 35 saves, 259 likes.
That was smart. That was good.
It wasn't a tactic. I didn't do it.
You did good, girl. You knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. She said, "Look here. Let me do a scare tactic video. Let me create a crisis." New management, what y'all doing? Go, girl. I like that. You're like,
plan it. I was really concerned.
You know, you
I
do
did
the
it.
content.
I
You
did
do
it.
exactly
I
what you was
myself
doing.
a strategist, but I was legitimate. Like, so there is a strategy of posting about TikTok glitching.
Yes. Okay. And it
And
is
the
and
TikTok
and
glitching.
creating controversy too. Yes.
There is a strategy about that, but this was legitimate. I was trying to find out if other people were experiencing it, and then I was like, "Oh shoot!" I hit that. I didn't even realize that this was happening because don't forget, this started happening. I created this post on Friday. My the first win that I got about things being off was on Wednesday, but I didn't even attribute it to new management because on Wednesday prior, everybody's live was like, "Did y'all get paid? Did y'all get paid?" Nobody was getting paid.
Mm.
People
So
did not get paid on time this past Wednesday.
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
So I was like, "Oh,
I
let me
just
go
assumed
see,"
it-
and I didn't get paid on time either for my subscriptions.
Oh,
That's true. It didn't come till like later.
Mm-hmm.
you said I got paid.
And so everybody was like, "Did y'all get paid?" So I was like, "Oh my god, what's going on with TikTok?" Again, it did not dawn on me until yesterday that it was part of that there was like actual glitches. And then today I've gotten nonstop messaging between my video that I created and then other people that I know that I like know about TikTok, and I try to stay up on the up and up. Oh, Keena, welcome in, girl. Yeah, so that's the only reason why I.
Well, the video. So my very last video, and I just assume it was because of the update I did, because you guys know I was pushing the whole update conversation. My video I posted has those two images because it automatically defaulted to that, and I couldn't remove them. The auto cut wouldn't take it away. So if you're saying that's a glitch, it must be a glitch because I don't know how to remove it. I figured I was like, I'll post it. Maybe it's just the way it's supposed to be. Maybe the update did it. But it must be part of the glitching you're talking about because I have no clue on how to remove those two images like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even see the images, but I did update the app as soon as an update of it was available.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's that the update is forcing the people that are updated to have more glitches than the people that are on an unupdated app. So if anybody in the chat has not yet updated, let us know what your experience is.
Interesting. Yeah.
Because the update also launched on Wednesday of last week.
Mm-hmm. It sure did. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, that video I posted, it I couldn't figure out how to remove those two images. I was like, I'll just do it. You know how you have the two pictures?
Yeah.
It was two videos on top of each other, and it's there. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just go with it, but I don't know how to undo it. And it was pretty much a video from my live stream, and I just downloaded it. So it's a downloaded video on my camera roll, and then when it populates as these two split images on top of each other. Don't know why it's doing that. So I haven't done another video since. So I need to do another video, but
You can go do one now.
I know. The other videos I've done have been in the app. That was the first time I had done since the update that I had done from a download. So I'm not sure. But I should have did a short stuff number like, hey, has anyone had this happen to them? The new management.
It's not too late. Don't do it.
The new management.
You break this? I'm gonna say, did you steal my content? Stole my video. Stole my video.
So what's funny is I did post now. You know how they tell you to reply to one of your, it was somebody that responded to your a comment to reply with a video.
Yes.
Video reply videos get a lot of views.
Right.
Everybody knows that. So I actually did a video reply video. I was like, oh, I'm a magnet. I'm gonna compound this these video views. You know that junk is still sitting at 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it won't go out now.
TikTok's like, no, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that.
So you might post the video and it might not get pushed out.
Right.
So it just was it was a timing thing. So it's now at almost 6,100. So it's just like
It's in the algo. People are searching TikTok glitch, and it must be showing up.
Interesting. Did you use a hashtag for that?
No, I don't even remember. Hold on, let me check. Love. One of my videos that I've seen views for like 9 hours, and I'm looking around like, hold on. Let's see my comment. I need to see what my I hate that when you watch it, it's like, okay, I said, is the app broken? Did they break the app? Hashtag new management. Hashtag TikTok update. Hashtag content creator struggles. Hashtag app struggles. Hashtag broken TikTok. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Oh God, that is too funny. Nothing about the glitch. Nothing about the glitch, no.
She said, who's the hashtags again?
Broken TikTok.
She said broken. That's what I heard her say. Broken TikTok.
Broken TikTok. Hashtag new management. They're gonna be like, God, what's this guy here? Yo, if I don't have the short stuff account anymore, it's been nice knowing you.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, what's this guy here? They're gonna flag accounts like mine.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. The way you said it too. Broken TikTok. Oh my god.
God, y'all have me crying.
Oh,
Because I
interesting.
didn't remember what hashtags I used. Because again, I was just creating. Matter of fact, I created this so quickly in the car, super haphazardly. Like, I was just like, "What the hell is going on? Like with this video? Like, what's going on?" And wasn't it a hook of the day video? It was a 7-second challenge video that needed to get out there. I'm like, it's been sitting for 9 hours. So I
That was
like,
great
really
foreshadowing. Leanne. Leanne, so what were you saying though? You said I posted a video like 10 minutes ago and it shows up on my profile, but not from your other account. So when you go to your other accounts, you don't see that video. That happened to me before too, where there's a super lag before the video's pushed out. Yeah. Because sometimes I'll go to my other account and make it hearted from one of my other pages. So I've done that before. And so the video won't show up though. Wow. Short stuff, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh, you said broken TikTok. Hashtag broken. TikTok update. And too bad it's only 5. You probably would have gave them like a good 15 if you could have.
Yeah, Glitch would have made it into the top 10 for sure.
Put that one in there.
Because, so for me, like, I didn't even associate this new update to being with the new management. Like, it wasn't until I got that screen, but I don't think I got that screen immediately. I don't think I had noticed that screen just yet. Like, because I got it on every one of my accounts yesterday. Because I went into all my accounts yesterday to try to get into my live to push out my live, because the live also wasn't getting pushed out last night.
Oh.
I was on super late though, but it was a Saturday. I was like, people are still normally up at around 11 p.m. on Saturdays.
Right.
Like it was like me and 5 other people. We were just chilling at that point. I was too exhausted to do anything else. But I was trying to get my live pushed out, and so every account I went into, it was giving me this new that like little you had to agree the new terms of service.
I posted that video. It was 11:30 last night.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty late because I almost forgot actually. I was like, "Ooh, my countdown. Let me do it now." So maybe that's why it was pretty late. I fell into the cycle of whatever.
Yeah. Speaking
But
in terms of,
no,
go ahead.
because I posted a video this morning that went out, and it's got the same normal views already.
Mm.
But you see it when you go, like if somebody likes it, you see it.
I see it.
So Trisha T just asked me, am I seeing any analytics? The one analytic I'm seeing right now is it has views at total views. It says 195. That's the only thing, and then it's showing the time. Everything else is not showing up. No followers, no gifters. You guys know people have been gifting, so but it says 0 gifters. It still doesn't have my fan club information up there. I still can't see my league or ranking or popular. None of that stuff is showing up for me. It's just a white screen. My gift gallery did repopulate. Remember, that was all not showing. So that's there now. And then to get to my league, let's show from the screen. Still not showing. It's blank. So I don't see anything. However, Trisha, when I was in your live, I did see your stuff. I was able to click and saw your league, and I was able to click that stuff, and it worked for you. You said I saw nothing at all. So yeah, you saw nothing at all when you were in your live. Yeah, the only thing that's just now showing up is views are showing in. Now it says 197. So they're coming in, trickling in slowly, but that's the only thing. But nothing else is really populating. Like I said, the gifting isn't coming in. None of my the Scale Live rewards isn't showing up. It's actually saying try again. Yeah, you get that little arrow that says can't low reward data. It says try again. So we'll see. You know, hopefully there's some good news that's coming out of this. I said earlier, having now a little bit of competition out there, friendly competition where everybody's kind of migrating to other shiny platforms. Maybe TikTok will rethink how they have things set up. Scale Live Awards, I think, was a nice idea, but I think it has left a little bit of disgruntledness about how you have to kind of pay attention to all this stuff if you're here on the app, as opposed to previously it was just 50-50. People gifted you, people engaged, that's what it was. Now Scale Live Rewards requires you to shift how you're engaging with your community. You're looking at how long you go live, how many new followers you got, all the, it's just too much. It's a lot. And I think people are like, should we have to do all that? So I wouldn't be surprised if that's part of this too. And Scale Live Rewards is new. It's not super old. It was a 2025 initiative. So they can always change that. But yeah, so data's not there. Hey Flourish, hey Sultry Nana, thank you so much for coming in. Anybody else, do y'all want to come up and chat a little bit more? Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to come in and chat a little bit.
What are you doing with the weather? Because like, how are they doing? Because we struggling over here.
Oh, you said people in other parts of the nation, like how they faring?
Yeah, how are they doing? Anybody said like how they made it? Like if everybody okay with their
Well, it's been hard. When I was in Trisha's room, one of the young ladies, she's newer in the agency. Her name is Kim K. She said she's in New York. She said they didn't have heat, and she said her landlord, just at the end of Trisha's live, she said her landlord came and brought them a space heater and a $200 gift card for dinner because the heat went out in the building, I guess. And so it's that's horrible.
We woke up to 12 degrees. The back door frozen, and it's like literally a white. Like you know how they have the white skating thing. That's what it looks like outside. Like literally, the hogs are walking on top of it, slipping, sliding. But the grass is frozen. Everything frozen. Mm-hmm. And so my water in my room is frozen, and laundry room.
Oh wow.
So other water is working. But yeah, it's crazy. So Like it looks like a ghost town. Ain't nobody out.
Mm, yeah.
Nobody.
I don't blame them.
TikTok,
Yeah.
TikTok crashing at the same time as the great freeze of 2026.
Yeah.
I know some people are struggling.
Yeah, it struggles everywhere, right? But hey, you know what? It's one of those things, like, depending on where you are, you might be catching it bad. Because the wires, you know how when the ice is on them and they're weighing down? So, like, if you look outside, you can see, like, it's heavy, so you don't need to pray that it doesn't, like, take your power out. And like, you know, and I don't know about the frozen, like when it defrosts, you know how sometimes it floods, I don't know. So I'm like, well, we're just gonna have to see what happens because I don't know how it's gonna defrost. Like, we're not going out there to put some like ice on, I mean, hot water on it. So it's like, okay, well, because I heard people say that when it defrosts, sometimes it floods. So I'm like, well, we're gonna pray against that because
I got the flood warning on my computer.
the what?
The flood warning, they've already put it out. I got it on my computer.
We didn't get that. We just have the ice. Because like it literally looked like the skating rink, like the ice skating rink. It's not cracking and nothing.
Mm,
You could just go ice skating
wow.
on the grass.
Yeah. Really quickly, I wanted to respond to Flourish. Looks like weather reports in here. See you all. No, Flourish, I was going to respond to your comment. From a data perspective, I don't have access to any data either. So agency, I don't have access to the backstage system. When I click the campaigns up here, it says system, what does it say? System error kind of comment back for the agency campaign. It shows no internet connection. It doesn't connect to that. So essentially, I don't know what's going to work. What the analytics will look like for the campaign for the agency or just our analytics period. I don't know what the analytics will look like. So we're gonna have to see.
I have a question.
Sure.
On a more serious note, for the legendary January, like.
That's what she was talking about.
Oh wait, what?
Go ahead.
Who?
Flourish had a question about her analytics counting towards the campaign.
Oh, she was talking about the analytics part. Because I was just thinking about, because how are we going to count the TikTok, the check-ins? All right, I guess what I was thinking was something else. I was just more thinking about the days going live. Because I know we have to go live every single day for it.
Yeah.
But I also have a secondary question about that. Does it end on the 31st or the 30th?
30th. The way they did it was the 30th. They didn't count Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I hate to say that, but I just really don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm kind of in the dark too when it comes to backstage. I don't have access to that. I don't have access to my own analytics really here. So we'll see. We'll see how lives are even counted. Because at this point, has anybody, I mean, Trisha T, you said you didn't see your analytics. The most I'm seeing right now is my views. That's all I'm seeing. So I'm hopeful that they count this as a live, that it's going to register somehow. But yeah, it's still kind of unknown. Somebody came into the live earlier and asked, were they also experiencing, was it just them or were they experiencing any issues? The answer is everybody's experiencing some issues, whether it's the live, thank you for that, Daily Heart Me, whether it's your live and you are the live host or even from the viewer perspective, people weren't able to gift earlier. I think there's still some issues with gifting for certain people in terms of it showing up or having the ability to do it. When are they going to fix this? I don't know. I don't think none of us know. The data, the threads that I'm in, people are still, in the dark about it as well. I think the most we've seen is that it is to do with the migration, that whole U.S. TikTok integration process. So that's all we kind of know, that it's all related to that. You said I'm not seeing anything on the campaign or my level. Yep. So yeah, the campaigns aren't working. Yes, this will count as a live, and this morning as well. Black Lotus said it's counting. We gonna go with what Black Lotus said. Can't recharge, but I have my coins back. Okay. So yeah, people are experiencing. Doc, we have to talk. Okay. Kim said we gotta talk. It showed me the campaign in my life. Okay, so you're able to see it. Mine, I can't see it. So yeah, people are experiencing different levels of glitching. So Ken, let me know. He said we gotta talk. Let me know, friend. Um, Send me an inbox message and we'll figure out a time. Or you can also go into the school platform and schedule a meeting. You can do that too. So however you want to do it, friend. It showed me the campaign. Okay, so Nika said it showed. Okay, yes. Um, what else? So yeah, so we'll see what's happening. Hopefully the weather it gets better for everybody. I mean, I know that's other pressing issue out there. I think the TikTok issue has become more pressing than the weather. Like I said before, we all trying to weather the storm, and TikTok just threw this whole monkey wrench into the game. So, hopefully it does get better. It says reset is in 5 hours and 58 minutes. That sounds about right, I guess. Yeah. See, I still don't see leads. I don't see any of that. I'm totally clueless about what's happening. I'm able to see limited campaign information. Are you really? I'm on my backup and seeing if I can see it from a viewer perspective. Yeah, yeah, and even the data here is like get one. I'm at 54% according to the league here, but it says get one fragment to get to 20%. I was like, how does that work? That don't even make sense. Or I'm sorry, get one more diamond to get to 20%. That makes no sense. Um, Keep saying error. Yeah, it does. Feel great with. Thank you so much, friends. New friends come in our room, join in. Let me know if you have any questions. I know we are still kind of getting through this glitchy stuff, so you're welcome to come in and chat. Let us know if there's any questions. Um, I guess we're talking here, trying to make sure people, if you got some information you want to share, you're welcome to share the information about any updates or any glitching you're experiencing. But we were just sharing some experiences from our own lives and also as viewers and content creators. Um, so yeah, recap. If you haven't done the update, maybe do the update. I don't know if that's gonna help, but maybe do the update if that's something you haven't done yet. You update your app. Um, Somebody said earlier they had to delete their app to get in. Who was I talking to? Who was that, guys? Do y'all remember? Who had to delete their app to come back in? I couldn't remember who that was. Doesn't seem to help people. I don't think it will. Yeah, at this point it's like, oh, I don't know if it's helping or hurting. Um, Trisha T, you told us that you updated your app, and that was something you did today. I think she had an app update, and there was a few other people who had messaged me to said that they were trying to do the app update. So yes, so I don't think it hurts to do it. When it comes to posting content, it seems like the content side also has some glitching. So who's actually been able to post content? Anybody? Um, like as of today, anybody been able to post?
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I have. Uh, but then I send stuff over to Facebook too. But I I posted on. Um, but my stuff doesn't come up like you guys, so I'm not even in the same in your league. So I guess my little stuff doesn't really make a difference.
That's right. So the video you posted today was the one that got 2,000 views.
No, yeah. Well, I posted it about 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh, full of glitch.
Yeah. With in fact, I had the exact time it's on there.
Mm.
And yeah, I got all those views. A few other ones, like somebody was saying how they lost some videos and stuff that happened to me as well, where actually I can see them, but I can't do anything with them. So it's been all, you know, confusing. But I don't know what I'm doing anyway. So, you know, I guess maybe that's why it's not bothering me that much. Because I really don't know what I'm doing.
Well, something you did today worked. I mean, or over the last couple of days. So sometimes they say rinse and repeat. Do whatever you did before and just make some minor adjustments here and there, but do the same thing over again.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying, and
Yeah,
you know, because I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So as long as that's the case.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. But I see as I listen to you all and listen, go into different rooms and listen to people, it seems as if there are more requirements uh, than there used to be or something. I'm not sure. But like having to post a certain amount per day or week or something, stuff like that. And I thought it was just going to, you know, I was going to just chill and to, you know, post when I wanted to post and go live and, you know, just kind of take it slow without somebody looking over my shoulder.
Right.
But that may not be the case.
Yeah.
And I'll see how it goes, you know.
Yeah. You know, like I said, the
But
Scale Live Rewards shifted things a little bit, shifted the energy and how people engage in the live streaming and thinking about their posted content and stuff. So I do think it was that way back in the day. I wasn't around for much of that time frame where it was kind of totally free when it came to not having those core metrics you have to follow. But since they instituted that, I think there has been a shift in terms of how people look at their live stream and how they engage and how do they make sure they maximize whatever earnings they can get. Hey, thank you so much, Richard Sun Sunflower. You can depend on what you want to do here. Yeah, you can. You can live that soft life if you want to. You can. You can
that's
absolutely.
exactly what it is. So I gotta, you know, ah, yeah. I really try not to put myself in position, you know, to make myself in the corner because I'm really a stickler for sticking to commitments. And if I commit to something, uh, you know, I'm gonna do it,
Right.
whether I want to or not, whether it's stressing me out or not. And I really wouldn't want to have that, but if I commit, then I have to do it.
Right.
So we'll see. I'm not sure. You know, as I said, I don't know how it goes. So it may not even be, you know, a burdensome to me. God knows I don't want it to be burdensome.
Right.
But I just want to chill. I mean, and even, don't get me wrong, money definitely makes a difference and would make a difference. But it's kind of like a creative thing for me. You know, I told you I think I must have told you I was on Facebook for a couple of years, 3 years ago, and I totally deleted my account because it had become stressful and I felt cornered and I had commitments and, you know, people depending on me. And that's not what I got on there for. But it happened slowly. And so at the beginning of this TikTok thing, I was like, I'm not going to let this consume me because Facebook did. And it just, wasn't fun anymore. Uh, you only want to give your best, but if you got that little bit of resentment up in there, or I'm talking about me, because I had to do the consultations and stuff, and I didn't necessarily want to, I don't know, I didn't want to be that accessible to people,
Right.
But I mean, it happened slowly. First, wasn't nobody even hitting me up. And then after a while, which I wanted, I wanted that following, I wanted to make the money. And then when it happened, it was like, oh my God, I'm looking at my box, my inbox, and it's like, oh man. And I have to respond to these ladies, So anyway, I took the whole thing down. But TikTok seems like it's more fun. Yeah. And so many different ways you can make money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I am always surprised at all the different ways. Fun stuff.
Right.
So I think it'll be all right. I'm still.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you sharing your perspective, Fred. So everything is, I see King Gemini, now's the time to pound out the best content. That's what King Gemini is talking about, content side. So I know Short Stuff, you are also about the content side too. I do think there's something to be said about, putting some content out there. And then as things kind of get going, maybe those videos will get some traction over time. So it's not a bad idea to post the content and see what's happening. And see what you can get out there now.
Yes. Post the content, let it sit, do not delete. Because what may have been processing, you've now interrupted by deleting and re-editing, deleting and putting into your drafts. Just let it sit, write it out.
Good point.
I'm going to be live tonight because, I'll be live tonight. Shameless plug. I'll be live at 9:30.
I was gonna say, shit.
We're gonna use those.
Broken TikTok.
We're going to use them out tonight during my live.
You definitely need to share that. And obviously your video is a great video. We've all seen those videos. People are like asking a question to the TikTok universe. It's like, have you experienced this? I experienced this. Anyone else has this happen? And then all of a sudden people are commenting like, oh, well, here's what you did wrong. Well, here's what's going on. Well, here's, and so those are great videos. If you're ever stuck for content, that's a good approach. You said I already did. There we go. Yeah, pretty much broken TikTok. I bet your biggest content creators are posting like crazy right now. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm sure they are. Well, it seemed like there was a glitch though, where people, if I understood, people attempted to post, but they couldn't. I think I heard a few people say that in the chat. Like they made some attempt, but their videos wouldn't post. I haven't attempted yet, so I'm gonna try to do at least one video. So I'll try to do something, right? Because they're retraining the algos. Everything is new. You think everything's, so that's your position, friend? Everything's new? Interesting. Mine's not posting. Glow, you said yours is not posting. Definitely some diamonds happening in the popular ranking. Oh, we're starting from scratch. You don't say that, King. I cannot be starting with 0 fan club members. Like, really? My fan club gotta come back.
I used to say that all the time. Although now I've learned a little bit. haven't necessarily put it into practice. One thing they say don't do is like when I make my videos, I don't know how to say it, but the music that TikTok suggests or recommends or has.
Mm-hmm.
And they said to leave it even if you don't like it, just leave it there.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah. And I'm a music person.
Mm.
And I, I'm like, most of the time, because I'm like, that's not working. That's not working. Although that's just me and my preference and my taste for music. I'm sure TikTok people got analysts and that their stuff may go over better than me.
Mm.
My taste, you know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah. Interesting. King Gemini, you said if you're active, they'll come to you first. I like the strategy too. Everything we think is speculation and the official announcement won't be full truth. That's true. We'll never know what happened and what's going on. That's true. That's what I thought about going live, but it was a ghost town. Was it a ghost town for you? Um, so earlier I'll say it here, TikTok, I'm about to get off, you guys. I'm gonna get off the app. I'm gonna get ready to go. I did that earlier and TikTok started to bring people in the room, but no, it's almost 90 minutes. He said me and Mr. Treetop. Oh wow, yeah, you got to stick it out. So I'm gonna get off in a little bit and see what happens. And but no, I really am gonna get off shortly. With that being said, I think it is important to post the content. Try to go live, even if it is a ghost town. I think the analytics is still going to show up for you. I think it's important to kind of continue to stay consistent. That's my 2 cents about it. As you're still working through your messaging, working through what you want to share with your audience, I don't want you to feel as if like, oh well, everything you've done over the last 24 days is now worthless. It means something. It allows you to definitely get accustomed to going live and staying with that consistency. You said the live will do well, but I can't see the stats. Oh, true. There's no Zoom today. No Zoom today, or anything that I missed it. No, I'm not. I sent out an email saying I wasn't gonna do the Zoom. Because we would probably sit here for another 2 or 3 hours just talking about the glitching. So at the end of the day, I don't want to take up time and I have more frustration. So if you want to go live, if you want to post content, if you want to make sure you're doing stuff for self-care and staying warm, do what you need to do. Yeah, that's the way I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm in the dark. I don't have data. I don't have much beyond what I'm sharing here about what's happening. So we're just going to keep staying the course. At least you can see your live duration. You couldn't even see your live duration? It was in the corner. It wasn't showing up at all? Trisha D? Wow. Hey friends, we had some friends join us. Thank you so much. I see you, Charlene. How you doing? How's everything going for you? Thank you for the daily heart me. You said good call. Something you can use. Hopefully you're doing well as well, Fred. This is something you could use. Just join the agency. This would have been our first meeting, but this probably wouldn't have been a productive conversation beyond us sitting back, thinking about what's going on. So nothing changed for me. I still went live and I will go live. There we go. There we go. All right. Hey, that was Black Lotus. What? Short stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have an update. So when you mentioned what the big creators are doing, none of them that I watch that talk about content creation are posting right now. And I was just in a couple of live rooms trying to listen to what they were saying. And apparently people are telling people not to post today so if you've posted already, just let it sit because it eventually will go out. But the concern is that some people have been making a post and then getting an immediate view on their content.
Why is that?
I have no idea. So they're telling people just let whatever you posted just sit. but then to not add any additional content, but to basically batch create and then let this issue pass and then post.
Okay, interesting. Charlene, you said, why are they asking for us to allow them to share our camera and videos now? What do you mean by that, Charlene? What do you mean? When you go live? What are you saying? You want to come up? Let me know if you want to come up. Can you pull Charlene up to speak about what she's saying? I know. Charlene, come on up. Let us know if you can come up, friend. This app is so full of speculation and what's really happening every day. That's true.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, friend.
The comedian is here. But my question is, so I'm glad you just said that short stuff, because every time I've tried to post today, the first thing it asks me is to share my camera and mic with TikTok. And if I say deny, if I said I won't allow it, it won't let me start creating a post. So I have to allow them to share my camera and my mic.
Well, when you post content,
I've never had to do that before. I never got I've never gotten that message before.
Well, when you post content, like if I post a video post of myself talking on the screen, I gotta be able to let TikTok, the app, use my mic and my camera.
Oh, I've never. Today was the first time I saw that. I'm like, what is they trying? Big Brother's trying to get me.
Well, maybe you allowed it to begin it, because there's no way that's you're an iPhone person.
No, Android.
Android. Yeah, that message pops up when I have a new app if they need to use my camera and my mic.
I thought it was something different, so I just.
So if you're uploading a video, I think that's what Pals is saying. Even if you upload a video, I mean theoretically, yeah, because you could still turn on. Even if you upload a video, you could still do a message and have your camera and your mic and say, okay, let me show you this video here. This video is about, yeah.
That was the first time I saw it was today, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, because were you the person the person that said you had to delete because it wasn't doing something today?
Yeah, I had to delete everything,
Okay,
and then uninstall, and then come back in because it just when I tried to give whose live was I in earlier, it didn't show me. Oh, when I was in Voice Guru, her live, it didn't show me that I gave a heartbeat.
Oh, really?
No, and people were like, somebody was in there. I forget who it was. Said, Charlene, we can't even tell that you were in the room, but there was some issues.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You have to ask Voice Guru about Carolyn about that.
Yeah.
It was all types of issues this morning. It wouldn't let me share. It wouldn't let you share. It wouldn't let you repost. And you can put when you were trying to tap the screen and her hearts her likes weren't calculating.
Trish T said it was her. I think she was the one that said she couldn't see you.
Not sure it was. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. So yeah, something definitely. And you had done that update, the app update.
Yeah, I did it that first day you told us to. But then yesterday I had to come out and uninstall the app, restart it, and then to come in because yesterday it wasn't on that I gave heartbeats. It wasn't showing any of that. It wasn't calculating the points. It wouldn't let me repost or anything.
That sound like what Short Stuff was saying earlier, like the glitching was happening way before today. That's what she was sharing. She was like, from a content perspective, sounds like from a viewer perspective, the glitching was already underway.
Oh, okay. Oh, but yeah, that was my thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I think that's a normal request that they'll ask to use your mic and your camera, especially for content creation and obviously for the live stream.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So should we go ahead? Because I was about to try to do a post finding, but so should we wait or just go ahead and do them according to what Short Stuff was just saying?
I don't know. Short stuff would I don't know. I think, the premise that you want to wait, it does make sense. But I mean, some people weren't able to post anyway, so I think TikTok don't
Yeah.
stop you from posting.
Yeah. If you posted my post that I made probably around 3 o'clock is still at 0, hasn't been pushed out and can't be seen on my back can't be seen visible on my page if I go in as somebody else, like on one of my other pages to see it, it's not there, which means it's probably still processing. So I don't know what's gonna happen, whether I'm gonna get an automatic V when I try to you know, go in or when I finally goes through, whether or not I'll get an automatic V, I don't know. I haven't had that experience yet. My posts that I posted, despite all of this, were doing just fine. Like I posted one at 1 a.m. yesterday, and it went through, and it's fine. But I don't know at what time. Maybe around 4 o'clock is what you were saying.
Yeah, that on the listserv has been saying 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so
Right,
I
4
don't
a.m.
know. I only have one post that I posted after that 4 a.m. hour, and so I don't know what's to come of it. I would do whatever feels right for you. I personally, considering that other big creators have not posted, I can tell you because I just went and looked. I wouldn't post anymore, but if you posted, what I was saying is if you posted something already, don't delete it. But if you haven't posted anything, I'm not sure if it makes sense.
Yeah, and to your point, you may not be able to see their content because they could have posted something and it's not getting pushed out either.
Exactly.
Yeah. Looking for my followers from another account. I need to follow them all again. Really? You have no followers? Really? Wow. So, Trinity, you saying all your followers are gone? No, I see them here. That's not what you're saying then. What is it? Why doesn't she think we should post? Short stuff. You want to reiterate what the big creator said? I think that's what
Sure.
Nika's asking. I have no views on my
Monet,
last
what
3
time
videos.
did you post? What time did you post, Monet? I don't think we should post right now because right now anything that you posted probably since 4 a.m. this morning is sitting in a processing phase. My video that I posted today at 3 o'clock p.m. still has 0 views and it has not been pushed out and can't even be seen that I created a video because it's not getting pushed out.
And Monet is saying the same thing.
Creators are not posting right now either. I just went and checked all the heavy hitters that I look to when talking about content creation on this app. Because everybody knows that's my niche. If not, that's my niche. But so the people that I look to in my area. So yeah, they're telling people not to post in live rooms. Not to post in live rooms because some people are reporting, and they did report this under my video that is now circulating heavily. That they also got a view once they posted a video. So
wow. So
it's just a risk.
So Janetta, I pulled you up. I think you were trying to come up too. Yeah. I'm sorry?
I said, do you need my space?
No, I think we're fine. It's up to you if you want to stay up. It's totally up to you. To anybody who wants to stay up. Yeah. So Janetta, I don't know. Maybe she didn't mean to come up. Oh, let me know if you did. I was gonna say when it comes to the R's and the V's and stuff. Janetta was talking about that earlier in terms of turn on the content disclosure. I wonder if that's why those R's and V's are happening to the content side. Like, what are they talking about? Maybe that's the question. Has anyone in here successfully posted content today? Anyone successfully posted content today? That was Nika's question. I don't think so. I think everyone is waiting for their video to be visible. I think so. Nope. Coach Jesse, when did you do that video you had me pull up? Was that today or was that? Your last video.
That was 11:45 last night.
That was last night. Okay. So yeah,
But I gotta make sure I see the message I'm getting, because I am getting a message. I just don't remember what it was. Because it that's for me not to see it. That's what I was saying. I don't. Let me look on my other phone, because I did get a message. Because now I'm like, maybe I got a V. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna look on my
appreciate
other
the
phone.
hanging lights, friend. We gonna see. TikTok is probably gonna take my fragment because I don't have eyes and visibility on this lead stuff. I don't think it showed up yet. So it is what it is. Let's see.
Dr. Lisa, right now, it doesn't even give me the option to repost this live.
Oh really?
No, I
Mm,
don't even have access yet.
I don't have the option to share out my live either. The arrow's not down there.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
it
the,
won't even let me share it.
oh, okay. I had to go into the three dots. Shares under there. Did that move? Why does
Did
that
they
feel?
move it?
I wonder if that moved. That doesn't feel like it was there before. That feels different, but maybe it's not. But it definitely feels different. Like this share would have still been down there for me to see. Mm. Yeah. Thank you, T Baby 92. Thank you so much for being here. I just had a circle with pictures in it.
But something went wrong. Try again later.
Oh really? Hello, Mr. Bean.
Yes.
How are you?
I don't know what. I don't know what went wrong, but it just says something went wrong. Try again later.
Mm.
And the message, it moves real quick, so you don't see. It just says something went wrong. Try again later and close.
Mm.
And it's not just that one video, by the way, because I thought it was like maybe it was the new one. No, it's more than just the new one that I just did. It's other ones. So it literally looked like my whole right side is gray from people engaging or even commenting or even liking. Because I see the hour, it says 5 hours ago, 3 hours ago.
Mm.
It tells me the hours ago, but it doesn't show me the video.
Yeah. Wow. Holly Q, the answer is everyone. Holly Q, you are not, it's not in your head. You are not making it up. TikTok did not target you but because you're talking about the 92 percenters. You are, it is every one of us. We're all dealing with it. Thank you for the follow. I see you, friend. Yeah, so it is, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, from a analytics perspective, thank you for that daily heart me. That one follow, thank you for coming in. I looked at my analytics. It did register as a new follower. Okay. So maybe it's trying to come back. Maybe analytics is trying to do something. I still have 0 gifters. You figure Charlene just sent a gift. It did not register any of those gifts. So I'm not sure what's happening. Good night reporting TikTok is working properly, including videos. You said good night reporting? You talking about like the nightly news? Let me know. Black Lotus, are you saying things are reporting that it's back working properly, including videos? I wonder if that's what's happening. I don't know. I don't know if it's working properly, but it probably is slowly trying to come back for different folks. So that could be it. But Holly Q, what are you experiencing? I was just, it just had me collect new points for populars, really. TikTok is reporting that they're not working properly, including videos. Is reporting that they're not working properly. Okay, gotcha.
Well, I just shared this live out on Facebook, and it went through perfectly.
Oh, okay. All right. So there we go. Yeah. So it's allowing you to share. Charlene, do you see it anywhere else? Are you still not seeing different features I received 11 or 12 follows yesterday, including between my 2 lives. And those follows are not there no more. Thank you for sharing the live out. I appreciate it. Is it Tyann? Thank you so much for being here. Tiana. So yeah. All right, friends. Like I said, we're not gonna do our agency meeting. It is what it is for tonight. We'll be back on next Sunday. Ideally, we just have to get through here. Call me Ty. Okay, appreciate it, Ty. Appreciate your support. But it's different for everyone, it seems. Yeah, that's fair. Content side, I'm intrigued about the content. Maybe I'll try to do a quick video and see what happens. Not saying that, just that I like to be able to check my analytics. Yes. Yeah, so hopefully it all comes back soon. You are on the FYP. Oh, awesome. TikTok's like, okay, we'll send her out since everybody else on having trouble. We're gonna send her out. So I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, earlier today the glitch, it had what was it, 1,300 people come in the room. I was like, hey, let me know if you're new. And then we had this guy, somebody who was named Duck, and it was like they wanted to come up. What was it? I am a duck. Something that said was their name, and he was being really silly. So we had a good time earlier. Maybe all the reposts. Oh, maybe all those are showing up now. That might be it. That's fair. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off and let you guys get some time back. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. I know it's obviously there's the storm that people are contending with too. Who is going to make an attempt to go live? Again, I don't have backstage, so I won't be able to see you. I'm gonna go on my page a little bit more tonight so I can kind of pop in on a few lives. Short Stuff, you definitely said you're going live at 9:30 Eastern. Is that what I heard? 9 o'clock or 9:30? Short Stuff. Maybe all the reposts, and then I was unable to go live at all earlier. I will try again. You'll try again, Sultry Nana. Sultry Nana, do you know what time you're gonna go live? Coach Jesse, are you trying to go live too?
Well, yeah, I was trying to, but I'm gonna just try voice chat at this point because my announcement ain't gonna make no sense. There's too much going on. I was gonna do my pop-up surprise, hey, but clearly this was I had another surprise in mind.
Yeah. So we'll see. So Sultry, you said 8:30 Eastern. You're gonna attempt to go live again. Does it show I went live today? I don't know. I don't see any analytics. I don't have backstage access, so I'm in the dark also. So I see no data for anybody. The system's down for us. Nika said I can't check my fragment. I can't check mine either. I actually have to look at it on my backup page to see where I stand. I don't know what they're gonna do, because honestly I don't think that's fair. Like if we can't check our fragment, if we can't see it, let's assume we don't have a backup page. How is that fair for them to demote you or take your fragment away? So I just think that's unfair. But we'll see what happens. I can see TikTok doing TikTok. So you said I'll go live after our meet. We're not having a Zoom meeting, so no Zoom tonight. Sharella, no Zoom. I sent an email out saying that we won't meet tonight just because the glitching. This is going to be the whole conversation, and so I figured we'll talk here, and then you guys can kind of do whatever you need to do to kind of stay warm and get things going. Ooh, I was worried. You was worried, Hallie Q. You was hurt. So what are you experiencing? Let us know what you're experiencing, friend. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Boss Lady, let me know if you had any other questions. Thank you for hanging with us. I appreciate you being here. E-Nurse, how you doing, friend? I will try, but this is overwhelming. I'm sorry for laughing. You meant that with sincerity. You said this is overwhelming. I feel you, friend. It is It is a thing. It is definitely a thing. I don't want you to be overwhelmed by it. At the end of the day, it's only so much you can control. And if you go over on to that other app, the shiny new one, they're experiencing a lot of glitching and negative experiences from not having all the features that we have, expecting things to do things that you're used to over here, but it doesn't do that over there. So it's just, it just depends on where you're at. But don't let this stop you from your forward progress. Keep going. I think at the end of the day, this too shall pass. We will get through this. This is part of the transition. And so I don't want you guys to stop your momentum. Keep going. Hope all rules change in our favor. I heard that. I hope so too. Stop the scale out rewards. It's a real technical outage. Yes. Yeah. I know it is. It hopefully is slowly getting back. Nikki, you said you were going to a couple lives where they were like QVC, she had put in the chat, they were able to do shop. So they're up and running. Obviously that's a big organization, so they're up and running with their shop pages, but smaller creators or other creators are not. So let me check on my shop page. Let me see if it's come back for my backup account. It was not there earlier. I couldn't even get to my shop page. But I couldn't get to my showcase, rather. Okay, so my showcase is there now, which is good. So my showcase is there. So that is progress. Showcase is there. TikTok Studio, where's my TikTok Studio? Okay, there it is. Maybe they are now. That might be it. Maybe it's up and running now. Monetization is not there. So if I wanted to get to TikTok Studio, TikTok Shop rather, let me go to my showcase. No, it's not there. How do I get to my shop? I only can get to the showcase.
Yeah, so you trying to go into like the TikTok, the back office?
Yeah, when I go to TikTok Studio.
That's what I said. I
It's
couldn't
not
get
there.
back there. Yeah, that's why I couldn't do a live event. That's what I was saying. I couldn't do a live event, so I didn't even. That's why I was like, I don't know what this is. Forget about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get to the monetization for TikTok Shop for Creator, the back office.
There's nothing.
Yeah, it's not there.
I've been there since this morning. That's what I saw when I came.
Yeah, monetization is not there either. Nope, it's not. Yeah, any of the monetization features. I feel like it's over complex and confusing. Everyday Jay. It is a lot. I say it's a learning curve. It is a learning curve. I think what happens though with any, when you think about a job and those first 90 days, you get there, you got to learn the lingo and the jargon and all the acronyms and stuff. It's similar. It's a similar experience where you have to kind of get used to it. And it takes about 3-4 months before you feel a little bit more at ease and confident about it. So it does take time, but it is a lot. And because they have TikTok Shop, because they have the content side, they have this live side, you have to navigate those areas. And each one of those spaces are uniquely different. So you just have to kind of know, take it one day at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself, and stay connected with some folks that's going to help you kind of understand and learn some nice gems that you can use.
Doctor, if I can.
What are you doing? What are we doing? What are you doing? Harper was TikTok. No, that's Charlene. She said that comment in the chat.
Well,
go ahead, Susan.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, and I just forgot GYP or something, 3 letters that you all say.
GMV. The GMV for gross merchandise value.
All of you guys were basically talking about that. I think it's something common, but I could never figure it out. That's okay. I'll type it because I can't. I was trying to keep it in my mind. What? Because someone mentioned it. And
FYP? Is it the
FYP.
For You
Yeah.
page? Yeah, the For You
I,
page.
I
So they're
wouldn't
talking about. So this is the video. Remember, I told you that video has the two things. I didn't do that. I did not create that. The video automatically did that for me. This is part of my live stream I did, and I took a clip from it, and it created these two videos on top of each other. And I was like, well, I'll just go with it, but I didn't do it on purpose. But anyway, I was going to show you. It says right there, FYP For You. So when you're clicking the For You page, you're talking about that section up there. So when people say For You page, that's what they're referring to.
Okay.
You said, I was wondering why you did that. I didn't do it on purpose. He was like, oh, she's trying to be clever. No, it was not. It was not.
Girl,
It was not.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'm halfway scared of this AI stuff. Well,
True. Yeah.
you know, I'm cognizant of what I say on your page, or you know what I'm saying, because I know I don't want to get myself in trouble or anybody else,
Right.
and I don't know the rules, but yeah, it's like I don't know what to think about that. I just don't know. I mean, it's somewhat a good thing, but I'd rather do my stuff myself. I'd rather do it, you know, organically from me. Although they do have some nice little tips and prompts, things like that. But wow,
Yeah.
this technology nowadays, ooh, it's something else. You guys are young, so you're used to it. But shoot, for me, it's like, oh my goodness, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it gets it. Well, so the AI stuff. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Whole nother topic and conversation. Yeah. Yeah. But I was gonna respond to just the acronyms and just how things are said and stuff. What I traditionally tell what I tell people too is like when you go into different features, there's usually a question mark. So if you see a question mark or an exclamation mark, click one of those just to see if there's a little bit more of a definition. So I saw where Everyday asked about a glossary. Most of the things in this app does have some level of explanation to it. Yeah, so if you click around, like you click, I always point to the number of people in the room. There's usually a question mark in the corner there. You can click that and understand what top viewers mean. If you're in the fan club, there's question marks in there. If you're over here on my profile, has question marks in there for the gift gallery or the different boxes with the blue box level, or even the Daily Heart Me fan club level. So just know there's always something to kind of help explain things for you typically. And you just kind of get used to reading some of the things that they have in there. When it comes to go live, to your go live journey, there are some early videos that you can watch to understand some of the do's and don'ts and some of the things you need to be aware of as you're a live host, and how you can help build community and grow your viewers and audience.
Oh, that's wow, so fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, talking about you, but I'm looking at you, and I'm like, she is so happy. You clearly love doing this. You know, it's so cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I do love it. I do love it. I found my calling in my almost 50-year-old self. So yes, found what I want to do in life. Yes,
Well, it
just want to be on
looks
TikTok.
good on you. It looks good on you.
Thanks.
Folks, you know, stressing and trying to make that money, and I mean, you see it on the platforms too. They be hustling, huh? They, you know, they be hustling too. But you chill. I wouldn't want to have to hustle like that, you know.
Yeah.
But to each his own.
Yeah.
Really, they don't mind it. They're doing it. They don't, you know, I'm not judging nobody. But it's so nice. It's so It's just so nice to see that you have that genuine smile.
Oh, thank you.
You speak the truth. You
Yeah.
speak, I love it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I think that's a really good role model.
Oh, well, at the end of the day, I say this is not, one and done. Over time, you're gonna it gets easier. You get better at it, and for me, this is year one of many. I don't see this as a get rich quick scheme or anything like that. I see this as what I do. And any job you do, you stay at a job for a long time, you get better at it. You have people who can do a job in their sleep because they've been there for 15 plus years or whatever the case may be. For me, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do this for quite some time. And I want to grow and I want to build and I'm going to pick up other things along the way. I might pivot a little bit and do some other stuff too. But I see it as that. I don't see it as, oh, it has to happen right now. Because when you have that type of focus, you miss the learning, you miss the growth that can happen, and you stress yourself out trying to make something happen that may not necessarily happen quickly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, great evening. How you doing, Lviv? All right, my friends. Let me know if there's any final questions. I'm gonna let you all go. TikTok, I'm about to get off. I did 2 hours and 2 minutes. I'm about to get off shortly. So Trinetta, did you mean to request to come up? Let me know if you meant that, friend. Um, and I'm gonna get off in just a moment. Thank you all for supporting the live. We'll see how this goes. I will send you a message. Thanks, Nika Grace. I appreciate you, friend. If you were able to collect some points, collect some points. If all that works, I'm not sure what's working and what's not working for folks. It literally has me as one fan club. It says one, and when I click it, it has. Well, actually, it brought back my. It says 282 fan club members, but why does that say one? So when I click it now, everyone's listed. It doesn't say. It says 0 heart me's and 0
Well,
populars.
Sent you a rose, big rose.
Oh, La Rosa, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm here. I haven't paid anything, so I mean, you know what I'm saying. That's just the absolute least I can do because I'm just an observer,
Yes.
and you taught me things.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's just it. Just there.
All right, great. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody else who's coming through. Thank you so much. I definitely sent my heart. Me, I know TikTok is not being nice. You said I'm able to. I was able to collect points. You were. Is this a super fan only? No, it's not. No, it's just a regular live. Coach Evie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, this is just a regular live. We just have people coming up with all the glitching and stuff coming on. Thank you for that daily heart me. With all the glitching, actually now it shows my number 283. It wasn't showing that, so now things I guess are slowly coming back. Slowly coming back to normal to some extent. Hello, glad your live is working. Mine isn't for 2 days. For 2 days. 2 days. I thought today was the impact day. Since 4 p.m. 4 a.m. Wow. What happened yesterday? My heart me didn't work. Didn't show up. Yeah. I don't know, Lviv. Let's see. It's not showing up in the area neither.
I wonder if it has anything to do with your location, what part of the country you're, you know.
You're thinking like internet access type of stuff?
Yes, I guess, because some people are getting more access than others. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. They need to honor our fragments. That's true. I think they should honor the fragments. Did you lose fragments? Can you tell if you lost some fragments, Coach Evie? And I agree, Mrs. Treetop. I agree with that. I'm uneasy about the fragment piece too, but it is. I still don't see when I look at my screen, it's white, so I still don't see it. I have to go onto my backup. You said I lost 2 already. Dropped to. Oh, really? Oh, wow. TikTok. Oh, that's horrible. That is horrible. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's going to be the thing about it. You don't, the way they operate, and it is kind of shady because people could gift in the earlier live at all. Gifts aren't working in my room at all. Yeah. Yeah. My 10 o'clock people weren't able to gift. They're now, I think gifting happened towards the end of my 10 o'clock. People were able to send some gifts, and then some gifts have happened in here. But for the most part, people are still having issues with their balance and their coins and stuff like that. I hadn't had enough of TikTok today. We'll be back tomorrow. You did great today, Trisha T, though. I still can't recharge. You can't recharge. You said what now?
You didn't see my universe?
What?
We're gonna tell TikTok we said this universe.
Girl, you so silly. So wait a minute. What? Takes I be like, ain't no universe been said. You was an enigma too, and it didn't show up.
Hey, I mean, clearly I don't even see myself. Y'all see me, but I don't see it. So, hey.
Oh.
I go on my own page and say something went wrong. What? Okay.
Oh my
I don't exist. Don't even everybody.
Can I ask you very quickly? Do you have any inkling that they're going to compensate you all for this?
What you mean in terms of the live today? Well, live today, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
The time, uh, the irritation, all of that. Do you think that? And plus, you love. I mean, I'm just guessing, but some people lost some money. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. People lost. This was definitely a loss. And if Evie's any indication, it's been a loss for 2 days apparently. So yeah, sad that we own our agency and didn't get any updates. No, yeah, no updates. The only updates I got was from other creators in the threads that I'm in, on Lark, but that's all I've seen. Yeah, no notification, no. Well, I mean, obviously backstage has been down, so there's no way to communicate with us unless it's through Lark. Yeah. And then today's Sunday. So TikTok technically is closed on weekends. Like the staff don't work. We work, but the staff don't work. Yeah. Um, yeah. They update on Sunday still. I heard somebody say it was going to be Saturday, but it didn't happen that way. It's Sunday. I'm part
And
of.
I had to tell him this was poorly planned and poorly executed. Because how are you not telling people this was about to go down like this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Evie messaged me. I'm part of 2 different groups in Lark. I got access to those groups like in the last couple months. So I think they're like special invite groups that TikTok had in there. They were glitching. Mine showed empty all day until just now. Oh wow. We all had 0 this morning. Yes, yes. So yeah, Susan, Nika put in here, you get compensated for gifts. So Susan, the Scale Live Rewards is what we were talking about earlier. That's how you get compensated. How you get monetized on TikTok through the gifting. And so there's metrics you need to pay attention to in terms of how long you go live, how many new followers you get, as well as these weekly missions you need to complete, which includes your fan club, as well as your league. So you hear us talking about this league stuff as part of the compensation too. That goes into it.
I wasn't talking about that. I meant compensated for the time that it's glitched, that you lost out on your gifts and the inconvenience. I had no idea. But I wonder if they'd be willing to say, I don't know your title with them, but if they would be willing to compensate you for the time you weren't able to go live, or like these ladies, they could have gotten compensated for their post or whatever, and because of the glitch, you know, that's lost money, time, and it's one thing is aggravating.
Exactly.
I wonder if that will even be an issue. Compensation for, you know, our mistake. And because of that, you guys, a lot of people lost a lot of money and went through stress. I mean, trying to figure out what's going on and all that. No, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, I don't even know how this stuff goes. It may be in small print where it says if TikTok goes down, you know.
It's like airlines. If you are delayed by 3 hours, they got to pay you back now. No.
They were at compensation last year when it went dark.
No, it wasn't. I mean, we're not employees of TikTok. We're not employees. And there's no kind of reciprocity for if the app doesn't work properly. But it should be.
So it's not even feasible to expect that, huh? Well, I mean, you know, I'm not talking about the folks, but that's good to know. I mean, if a power storm, I'm up here in Rhode Island, and you know, they were worried if I was little lights going out with the storm. Now, if my utilities went out, you know, they're not going to compensate me for the time I spent dark. You know.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I mean that's the reality of even this situation. We're all kind of doing this on our own free will and for our entertainment and however else you want to put it. So when it's not working, obviously, you know, it makes the app look bad if nothing else. And like I said, when you got a competitor down the road that everybody's kind of have one eye open towards and they're looking at as maybe this could be the next big thing. It's bad timing. I think Nika said that. It is just bad timing. So they need to kind of figure this out quickly so people will continue to invest and invest their time and money into this place. So that's going to be important.
right.
Yeah, bad timing. Yeah. So all of that matters. But you know, at the end of the day, we'll see. I think this whole transition to the U.S. obviously is the why this is happening. And you know, with our government and how things are done in terms of our policies and other laws that are out there, the way this app was designed was not with the U.S. government in mind, you know, at the forefront. So now they're having to make that transition. So we're impacted by that, you know. So it's an impact to us. So we'll see how this goes.
It's fascinating. You know, I mean, not necessarily that part of it, but just all the, like you said, the transition and all that. I mean, this is huge.
Yeah.
Huge thing.
It is. It is. So, but look here, guys. It is 6:35, and any other Sunday we would be on Zoom right now, but we are gonna get off. We're gonna transition. I appreciate you all being here. I did 2 hours and 15 minutes. It does look like some analytics is trying to come in, so my heartbeats came back. As it said before, no conversation ever goes as planned. That's true. I got 1 follower, 0 gifters. But I appreciate all the gifts y'all send. Appreciate all the support. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for the watching, the likes, the shares, as well as the gifting, the comments, and the taps. So, well, I'll be back at 10 tomorrow. Any last minute comments on who's going live? If you guys want to share that, let me know. If you want people to come over to your live stream, if you plan on going live. So I'll be back tomorrow at 10. And with that being said, thank you all for your time. I appreciate it. Stay warm. And remember, practice makes progress. I'm still trying to make that my coin statement. Going live with post to group. Okay. Going live will post to group. Okay. Gotcha. You'll share it up with the group. I see you. I will be all lived out. Went twice today. You did, friend. We will be all right. I know that's right. Good night, everybody. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your time. I will see y'all later. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye. Oh, no internet connection. Good night, friends. Thank you so much. Bye.